Looking for a quality used vehicle or to sell your pride and joy? Tired of the online noise and disappointment? My Car Now is a Johannesburg-based online dealership offering our clients high-quality used motor vehicles. We pride ourselves on walking our clients through the process of buying or selling their cars. All our vehicles are prepared with excellence and utmost integrity, and we value the long-term relationship with all our clients. If you're in the market or looking to sell, mycarnow.co.za should be your choice.
How can you not love this? Man, 2.3 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged EcoBoost engine. Made it to a lovely 6-speed manual with all-wheel drive. That's just a recipe for fun. So much fun. In an era, let's face it, where most of the hot hatches are like PlayStation games. They're like, just put your foot down and it does it all for you. Wearing this, you hit the accelerator, any gear, there's torque everywhere. But it is so much fun just to push the clutch in and hit the gears. Boom, 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 boom. And it's so precise. I gotta say, I love this car, and it just so happens to be my own vehicle. As of the date of filming this, I have sold this car, and it's kind of a bittersweet review because it's grown on me. And I've been fortunate to have a few cars that had that effect on me, the other being my Honda S2000 that I had. But this is just so good. Handling, performance. It's got that look that you know is gonna just last the test of time. It is just gonna be fresh always. It's never gonna go out of style. And this being my car, of course, I've really gotten to enjoy it. Look, we all know that these are not flawless vehicles. In fact, they did come with a bit of a head gasket issue from factory, where the wrong 2.3 liter head gasket was fitted to, especially the early RSs. So initially I just wanted to change the head gasket. I wanted to go for a aftermarket, high quality racing head gasket. So I did. But a friend of mine who really is a car nut decided to just push me into a direction of forging. And so I fell for it. So we actually completely forged the motor, and man, it really, I wouldn't say it boosted power quite significantly, but that peace of mind of knowing that the car can take it, this car can take a heck of a lot more than stock. And also we upgraded the clutch, and then we did one thing, we did a hybrid turbocharger on it, and AirTech intercooler, and a whole lot of extra goodies, of which I will list it all in the video. But when we did the hybrid conversion on the turbo, we also did a stage 1 on the cob unit. It is so smooth. Yes, the car does make extra power over stock, but it is so it's just so fun. So I haven't had the car on a dyno, but I reckon we probably, I think stock is 350 horsepower. We probably around the 400 mark. This is still a small turbo car, even though we did the hybrid conversion. So it spools up quickly, so there's no turbo lag, right? But it doesn't have the legs of a big turbo. But in my eyes, I think what makes this so nice is that you've actually got usable power. Stock 0 to 100 is claimed at 4.7 seconds or 60 miles an hour, 4.7 seconds. And it will top out at 266 kilometers an hour or 165 miles per hour. And that's going some. So my RS is nicely spec'd. It's got the sunroof and it's got the softer bucket seats, which do make a big difference. And I've got the blue calipers too. Then one thing I love about the interior, well, it's a Ford Focus, but it's just dialed up just a little bit. It's a fun car. And listen, I just want to again say, the gearbox is brilliant. So the driver modes in this car is a very interesting subject. Unlike some cars where you go from normal or comfort to sport, however in this vehicle, the difference between normal and sport, let me put it into sport mode, is quite significant. Throttle response, like that, speeds up way, way quicker. And then, of course, you've got race mode and drift mode. But one thing about the race mode, so you can put it into race mode or track mode, it'll shake your grandma's false teeth out of her mouth on a bumpy road. But the nice thing is you can keep it in race mode or track mode, and right on the right-hand stalk, there's a button that's got like a shock absorber in it. So actually, if you toggle the switch at the end of that button, you can take the suspension out of sport, and you can just be in race mode with the softer, more plush suspension. And then, yeah, of course, you've got then drift mode, which is just bonkers. I'm not even going to try and pretend that I've ever used it. I haven't, and I probably never will. Neither do I think any or most of the guys owning this vehicle will. I mean, mine's particularly low mileage. It's a 2016 with 48,000 kilometers as of the day of filming. It's good looking. The color is also nice, this nitrous blue. I absolutely love the color. And I think it's the best color. This and black, those two colors to me personally are the best colors for the Focus RS. But I really do think from a collectability point of view and just the road presence, this blue stands out, and people don't confuse it with a Focus ST. Manufacturers, please listen to me. These are the cars that us enthusiasts would like to see more of. I think the Ford Focus RS and Honda's Civic Type R is as good as you are going to get in this segment. And if you ever have an opportunity to buy one, buy it. But my question to you is, what do I replace it with? See, that's not such an easy question to answer. And there are very, very few cars that actually compete with this. And don't give me the Golf R nonsense. Because yeah, the Golf R may be a faster vehicle than this, but it's a digital, along for the ride kind of vehicle. I'm not interested. But what do you guys think? What do you think I should get? I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me give it one more thrashing. Woohoo!